If you're looking for one of the best bangs for your buck, consider getting one of these Ghostek cloaks. It's 25 bucks. This Ghostek Covert, well, it's 16 bucks. And the cost of these two cases will probably be the same amount if you were to go get a Tech 21 Evo check. So a lot more options with these two Ghostek products. I'm a pretty big fan of Ghostek Atomic products. The Atomic 3.0 is pretty great, and again, as I said, the cloak is one heck of a deal. The Covert isn't as highly rated, but I do have to say it does look unique. I'm a pretty big fan of Ghostek in general, as they're one of the very few companies that I believe are actually trying to make things slightly different with their products, or be different with their products. I've been using their Ghostek NRG bag for almost a year now, over a year now actually, and there's been a few times every single month where I go, oh crap, my phone is almost dead or my iPad's almost dead, good thing I've got a spare battery in my backpack. The standout feature for the cloak is value. The clear case comes with a metal frame, and it also comes with a glass screen protector. The Covert is a regular TPU case with a neat design on it, and it comes with a real high quality screen protector that's made from plastic. There are a couple things that I noticed with the cloak that may be a deal breaker for some, and the fit of the Covert is a bit worrisome from my perspective. For my Ghostek cloak review, I've given this case a score of 4.2 A's out of 5 and a Covert a score of 3.2 A's out of 5. The cloak sits at the top of my top 10 clear iPhone cases, so if you're looking for something to show off your iPhone considering getting it, the cloak also comes with different colored metal frames, which is going to be great for some people who are wishing to accent their iPhone as well. If you're wondering what other cases are on that list, check out my website.
Real usage, real reviews. MobileReviewsA.ca.
At MobileReviewsA.ca, this Bud and I, Monty and I, we base everything we do on actual usage. So when it comes with clear cases, other than using them, we make sure that we bake them in the sunlight for a while just to see if they change color. And color change is probably a big deal breaker for some people. For example, I've got here two Tech 21 cases. I think Tech 21 upgraded their clear plastic stuff because the iPhone 6 version, I don't know if you could tell, it's a little yellow. The new iPhone 7 version is not. With the Ghostek Covert and Cloak, Covert changed slightly over the past 5 months, whereas in the Covert, probably the same material, but it's less noticeable. Again, color change might be important for some, and I'm pretty sure nobody else is really doing that with their product review. So let's get started with the Ghostek Cloak. In general, this is a simple case that doesn't look like anything else I've reviewed. It's very flashy. And, well, I'm not a very flashy person, so it really sticks out in my mind. The Covert is quite thin at 10.1 millimeters, but the drop spring corners will add a bit of width, so it's going to be something you might want to take that width into consideration if you're going to be rocking the iPhone 7 Plus. The case fits the iPhone decently, though the edges have a bit of give. The Covert will slide around easily as the case is quite slick, but despite the slickness, handles decently as the drop spring corners sit well with your fingers and hands. If you're looking for a unique looking colored case, Ghostek does offer this in a variety of different colors. You know, they have a palette that most other case manufacturers won't dare to use. Lots of pastels. When it comes to protection, the single layered case is going to offer enough protection for an occasional accidental drop, I'll say from waist height. That's where I would feel comfortable dropping it. The edges of the case will keep the iPhone screen off a flat surface, though thicker screen protectors may negate that feature. Covert does come with a thin plastic screen protector that will protect the screen from scratches. I've seen a bunch of Ghostek Coverts for the Galaxy S7s, and on their packaging it says an explosion-proof screen protector, but the Covert for the iPhone 7 version only says real high-quality screen protector. So they look exactly the same, but you know, older versions were explosion-proof maybe? Accessing the iPhone in the Covert is a bit frustrating as the buttons are quite stiff. The lightning port cutout is large enough for third-party cables, and the camera is uninhibited, and the edges do not get in the way of the screen. Again, this case is only 16 bucks, so if you're looking for some reprieve from your, $40 case, you just need to change it up for whatever reason, to impress the member of that opposite sex, or, to draw attention to, your brand new iPhone. The Covert is probably going to be a very good choice for 16 bucks. Onto the Ghostek Cloak. The case is slightly thicker than the Covert, but doesn't have that extra width. The iPhone sits in a TPU sleeve that fits into an aluminum frame. The front side of the cloak doesn't slide around, which is nice, though the back side might slide around a bit more. The bumper, despite being textured, reduces the handling of the iPhone in the case. Since the case does have a metal frame to it, bending and scratches will show up on it over time. My biggest issue with the design of the case, as I said earlier, is the yellowing of the TPU. The case you're looking at in the video has been sitting out in the sunlight for over 4 months. I live in a pretty sunny part in the world, and I can see that the TPU has started to yellow just a slight amount. With that being said, if you do have this case, there's a good chance you will not notice that change of color because you generally won't have anything else to compare it to. When it comes to protection, the Cloak is going to offer decent day-to-day protection from your iPhone. I wouldn't get this case if I was working with my hands all day, outside building stuff, but it's a decent case for the office dweller. The Cloak is one of the tightest fitting cases I've come across because of the metal frame, which fits around the iPhone tightly, so you won't have to worry about dust and debris. As I mentioned above, the Cloak comes with a tempered glass screen protector, which is great considering the $25 price tag. Just to put into perspective, this entire thing costs 25 bucks. Again, one of these Tech 21 cases I have will cost 40 to 50 bucks, and a glass screen protector, if you were to buy like an OtterBox one, it's going to be like 20 to 30 bucks. So you get all that, generally the same type of protection and functionality for 25 bucks compared to like 50, 60, or $70. So pretty good deal. Accessing the iPhone in the case is decent, which is the exact opposite of the Covert. Buttons are accessible, cut at the bottom is large enough for third-party cables, and the camera again is uninhibited. Edges of the case are a little higher and a little more pronounced, but still don't get in the way of accessing your iPhone. So if you're looking to get one of these products, considering going through my links as well, Ghostek did not pay for any of the time I spent using these products and comparing them against other products. So if you like what I do, support me through getting the stuff through my site. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down there. That's kind of all I got for this video. See you later.